I was born in October 1939. They named me Yvonne Madonna Marion. My grandpa was the tribal chairman. His name was Louis Marion. And he also was a trader. He would trade furs to the white people for the Indian people. And when he was mailman, he would translate because he had an education, a real strong education, and he used to go and deliver mail, and the people that didn't know how to read, he would read the letters to them from their sons that were in war, or their husbands, whatever, their loved ones, and then he would, if they wanted to write back, he would write back to them for them.
Really?
Yeah, he did all that for the people. He was a wonderful man. And I remember when we used to always want to go use his outside toilet, because he was the only person we knew that had a fur cover.
You had a fur toilet lid?
He did. For my grandpa. He had that all the way around, you know,
So in the winter time,
a raccoon one, yeah, all the way around. We just enjoyed sitting on there. 12 of us in our family. Actually, it was 13. One died with pneumonia. Yeah. Farm, and there were cattle, and there was horses, and we had pigs, and we had chickens, and we had the pigs, and we ate the pigs in the fall, which are a pig and a cow in the fall, and that's what we lived on. So I can always say we always ate good while we lived on the farm. Once or twice a month, he'd take us out to the Boy Scout camp, and he'd let us go swim, and we'd have a picnic out there. And in the summertime, that was like our weekly bath to go swim. Because education was the most important in my mother and my dad's life. We all went to school at the St. Anne's Mission School. We went there from first until 8th grade. School was a place that was cruel. It wasn't, because every about an hour, especially the kids that stayed in town and could get home, they'd make us take those little scissors, you know, that you cut paper with, little scissors like that, and we'd have to cut the grass all the way around the lawn like that, by the sidewalk. Yep. You had to get on your hands and knees, and you'd have those SOS pads. You had to wash every little scuff mark off of them. Every night you had to do that. Then you know what they used to do too? If you did something in class, they'd carry these goddamn big rulers like this. You know, thin ones, but they were long. And they were like, just like the devil was coming after you all the time. This your peer. And here, if you did something, caught you talking or something, okay, she'd say, put your hand like this, she'd say. And they'd put their hands like this, she'd take that ruler and then she'd say, did that hurt? Well, yeah, we'd all be crying. Okay, now turn it over the other way. And then she'd hit you again like that. Yeah, they were mean. Oldest brothers and my oldest sister, every fall would go to boarding schools, Stephen, South Dakota. And they stayed there for 9 months, and they'd come home for 3 months, and then they would work all summer long to help my father with the harvest again. They went to boarding schools because we didn't have enough money to clothe. Mother at that time probably thought it was better for them to live in a boarding school where they would get their 3 meals a day, and they would have their own beds, and they would be educated also. So I went to school until the 11th grade, and then I couldn't really keep on with school because I would have to, I didn't have a coat to wear, and my dad was drinking, my mother was struggling, and so I decided to go out and look for employment. So I did. I went to work in a restaurant in Rolla, and I worked there I worked there, and I would give my mother my money so she could afford to send the other children to school. And so I never did complete my high school education. I quit at 11 and a half years there. Then I met Chucky in 55, and we went together 55, 56, and 57, and we got married in September the 6th, 1958 at the St. Anne's Catholic Church. One day I went to the cafe here, and I seen him there, and I thought, geez, that guy looks like that kid I used to play with a long time ago.
How was he dressed when he met?
Oh my, he was cool as a cat. We had a leather jacket on, you know.
A white t-shirt.
About 100 pockets, you know, zip pockets, belt, everything. Great big, great big Elvis Presley whip.
Greasy hair. He was a greaser, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a greaser, and he had them big bike boots on and everything. He had tight Levi's on. Yeah,
Were they too tight?
he was really. I wanted to see what was in those tight.
Skinny jeans.
What are you doing? Why is this bashful? Nothing, he said. I said, are you going home? Yeah. He said, I'm home. I said, you want to walk me home? I'm going home too. Okay, he said. So we walked and we were talking as we were coming. The cafe used to be right on Main Street there. Yeah, talking all the way home. And we've been married now for 52 years. And we have 5 children. I have Betty Jean, Buster, Derek, Darren, Sherry,